we put them all together into one organization. We took those who didn't have any chance of promotion, and we said, come on, let's be a family, and we are.
Just to backfill a little bit on this candidate, we met 10 years ago. We showed interest in Seven Dragons, Kempo, which is my style. We shared a lot of good times, a lot of bad times, a lot of health issues, but there is a certain distinct character about this person, and it's the indomitable spirit that he shares. He is a Marine all the way. He does not give up. The way to recognize his indomitable spirit. And little known fact about this gentleman, he is a 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo, but he doesn't wear it like a medal or on his chest. So the Unified Kempo Karate Systems recognizes his endeavors and his training. David Libby. Direct results of your tireless efforts to promote the martial arts to all of mankind. Please enjoy your rank in the UKKS.
Oh. Thank you.
Number 5, brother.
Number 5, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Holy mackerel. You guys are the best, man. You're my family. I'll never quit. You know, there's no quitting this old dog. And Soke, sir, I love you. Professor, Sifu. Miss Colleen.
Colleen works for me.
All you guys. Okay, I'll shut up. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Unified Kempo Karate Systems hereby recognizes and celebrates David Libby for his exceptional accomplishments, steadfast spirit, and lasting influence on generations of practitioners. Presented this 12th day of July 2025.
Mr. Libby,
Yes, sir.
welcome to Tell of the Dragons, man.
Hey.
Little podcast we do to celebrate martial artists and boy, you got a little bit to celebrate today, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness! So, well, yeah, why don't you tell us what happened today?
I got a surprise promotion, 6 Dan black belt, and a couple other surprises I'm still trying to comprehend. Yeah, a couple awards, 2 or 3 awards. Sorry, a little.
No worries.
It's just kind of overwhelming a little bit right now.
Very cool. Very cool. How long you been doing martial arts?
For about 50 years.
50 years. Yeah. Wow. Why don't you tell me about your martial arts journey?
Well, started in the Marine Corps. Of course, boot camp, I was in infantry, so we did a lot of hand-to-hand combat. And then as going into, I went to Okinawa before I got, so Okinawa, I was on Okinawa. I got there before we got shipped over on a Marine amphibious unit. And a lot of the guys had nunchucks. So I learned weapons over there because they had Okinawan masters, and a lot of the Marines were taking it from them and coming back in the units and kind of sharing it. But I always was interested in the chuck, so I started doing those in the Corps. Then I got out, and about 6 months went by, 5 months, and I was looking for a school to go to. I had no idea what was the different arts out there. So I went from school to school, but they were closed at different times.
Oh, yeah.
And so one day I just lucked out, and Karate Company was the first school I trained at. And, Master Joe Savis was my instructor. So
How long were you there?
77 to 82, and then see, I earned my first degree black belt through Mr. Savis in 1980, and then I left, and that's when I was doing a lot of fighting, point fighting, then 3-round fights and full contact, and I started boxing.
Oh my goodness.
Northeast 2nd Street Bridge, Scotland. We used to train in the mornings, and then the Rising Sun in St. Paul. I don't know if you know Lynn Meyer, the proprietor
No, sir.
of it. Well, John Meyer was her husband, so I trained martial evidence, self-defense for about 9 years, and I earned a Shodan through Mr. Meyer. And then after that, I got in a car accident. I broke my neck and back,
Oh my goodness.
and I had multiple surgeries on my back and my one on my neck, on my spine, and so I had to slow down. I couldn't do it because when I was training at martial evidence self-defense, it's hardcore, bare knuckle. You know, it was all we train in blocks like Shotokan, Tai Chi. It was just a mixture of different and weapons and stuff. It was pretty good. Joey Browner was one of us.
So you would just do a certain amount of time on this, then
Yeah, and how we were promoted, John or Mr. Meyer would come up, go, here you go, money for a belt, until we got to our the Shodan test, and then you had to prepare for that. So
yeah.
then I kept training after I got in a car accident, but then it was just too difficult for me to do the technique because it was jiu-jitsu. I could jiu-jitsu too. So
yeah.
and so I just had a baby girl, and I got involved with brownies in school, so I do self-defense now, and then slowly I just started making a comeback. But yeah, it was tough. I had for a while there, I had to totally block out martial arts. It was too painful,
Yeah.
because it was something I loved. When I was a gold belt, I made a decision that in the karate company, it's Sangkwan Taekwondo, that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And that's what I did. I ran clubs, youth enrichment clubs, and after-school programs. I taught at different schools, and so I was pretty busy doing it. I just love working with the kids and adults and stuff like that. I just can't get enough of it. So, and then coming back, just one step at a time.
Yeah.
When I started training with Kempo was Soki Carl, De La Tres 7 Dragons Chinese Kempo. I remember going in there, I'd have to sit in a chair. I mean, I couldn't move, but I'd work out, do what I could, because I wasn't gonna quit, and because of that persistence, been with them for about 10 years now, and
Don't start with me.
I just have a little setback now. I had my shoulder replaced 2 years ago, pacemaker put in, so yeah.
You're like Steve Austin, the $6 million man, coming back.
So yeah, I just
death.
nothing really unique, fighting tournaments, point fighting, did full contact box, and
Dude, now back then in the 80s, early 90s, that was some serious competition,
yeah,
right?
and I started fighting 3-rounders, point contact in November '79 when I started, and I fought up to 82, and then I got into PKA for full contact, and I had left the school, and I didn't trust any trainers. I didn't know where to go
Why is that?
for full contact.
Yeah.
I mean, the loyalty for the people I trained with and stuff.
Okay.
I didn't want to go to another school and what's a black belt doing here, and that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
So for a long time I just boxed, and I don't know, any other questions?
No,
I've drawn a blank.
No, that's
It's
fantastic.
been really uneventful, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Were you when you were training heavy into weights and everything as well?
I didn't do weights, but I started working with professional weightlifters to learn how to not to get bulk, but to train for flexibility and get strength.
Okay.
'Cause
Functional strength.
yeah, because when you fight, you want to drop weight
Yeah.
and you want to be light. You're going to get your lumps, get it at a lighter weight instead
Yeah.
of the heavyweights, man. They're bangers. So even some of the lightweights are bangers too. So.
Yeah. Well, I asked that because that's at this point I'm going to edit in a video or a picture of you back in the day, like a leather vest. I mean, you're a badass, brother.
Yeah.
Still are.
Uh,
Very cool.
well,
How'd you so you just went into Soki Carl's, just happened that he was open?
Lynn from where I trained when I got my Shodan with Mr. Meyer,
Okay.
they needed to redo the dojo, the floor. So Lynn needed help, so I went out there, and that's how I met Soke Carl. We started talking. He said he was from the Philippines. I've been to the Philippines, and there's a mountain in Zambales in the Philippines called 7 Steps to Heaven. And, I can't remember the exact spot, but it is a mother going up that thing. And so I said, hey, have you ever heard of 7 Step to Heaven? He goes, what? Thinking it was something else. Anyways, so then we just kind of hit it off, joking around and stuff. He says, come on down to class. First lesson's free. And got hooked ever since.
Hook, line, sinker.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Silky's the best. How are
He's-
you guys?
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So, in what would you tell someone, a white belt coming in right now?
Don't quit.
Don't quit.
Don't quit, no matter whatever. If you're tired, sore, broke, whatever, just go in and do what you can. Sit on the floor and work your blocks. Do something. Just don't sit there and don't quit. You quit, it's over. And I'm getting goosebumps because everybody goes through a lot of this and that, but it's like the good Lord's, the martial arts have saved me.
Absolutely.
Lord for sure, but yeah, if it wasn't for the arts, I don't know where I'd be. So, did I answer your question?
Oh, and then some. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So coming up in the 70s, 80s, doing the martial arts, what have you seen change from then to now?
Well, I remember when shoot fighting came around and MMA started doing it. That's when I got in that car accident, and I was a referee for the PK for a fight. And could you ask that question again, please?
The difference between the 70s, 80s when you started off to now.
Hard banging. I mean, some badass guys. Not there's a lot of people out there right now, but the talent and stuff was just it was just great. And
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. But 70s and 80s were, especially when I trained with Mr. Meyer, going hard, bare knuckle for about 9 years. That was really cool. So I don't know where I'm going.
No, that's fantastic. It's
Sure.
so much more intense and
Yeah, it's I've had a lot of different training with Taekwondo, the different arts with Mr. Meyer, and now with Soki Carl and UKKS. So,
yeah.
and there's a lot more weaponry. Before I just wanted to learn to fight. I didn't care about anything, but now I understand the traditions. I'm more into the traditions, and I think they're cool, and more weapons too. So
Yeah.
usually it's you go boom.
When I first started off, I didn't want anything to do with the weapons. I was like, I just want to do forms and spar.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, forms and I actually didn't want to do forms. I just wanted to spar.
Yeah. Yep.
And then with Barangan, I just wanted to. All right, I want to learn the forms and spar. Now I want to do the weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was neat because when I was first starting out, I never seen the flying kicks. So I'd go in as a beginner when I did Taekwondo when I first started, and I watched these guys doing these side kicks. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I was fascinated by it. I was just blown away by it. I want to do that. And then when I started fighting, Superfoot Wallace was big.
Oh yeah.
and that's what I tried. I had a really fast hook around side spin kick, so that was quick. And because of Superfoot Wallace, he gave me the inspiration because I had severed my Achilles tendon in '78. Doctor said I'd never walk again, right? And I thought, oh, yeah, I am. So, if you're determined where there's a will, just don't give up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and back then too, a lot of the Blackwoods were hardcore. One of the guys, what are you doing here? Because they'd come in with it in my cast. Well, you're just wasting your time here. And he gave me the motivation.
Wow.
Okay, I'll show you. So I just worked my butt off to get I got 95%, and they said I wouldn't walk right.
That's
I had
amazing.
it totally rebuilt. Yeah, so that was '78.
Wow.
Sure. So, yeah, the good Lord's been with me. That's for sure. So,
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of good trainers and a lot of awesome people in the fight world. I don't know. It's just been so much fun getting in there. It's a way of life. You just do it.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of fun until you start losing. Then you get second guess it. No.
So losing sucks.
Yeah. Oh well.
They start losing and you're done.
Yeah.
Better retire.
Yeah. What'd you learn from that?
I'm not fighting that guy again.
Yeah.
I want to fight that guy again. That's good.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite martial artist then? Oh, all right. Let me rephrase that. Like famous martial artist.
It'd be Superfoot.
Superfoot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
He was thought he can do it. I just wanted to do what he was doing. I worked my tail off to do it. That's why I say don't ever give up. Just work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When in your martial arts career, was there a mentor that you looked at and said, that's where I want to be. That's how I want to go about becoming a martial artist or being that type of martial artist?
I just think the guys I train with. When we started doing contact, a lot of the heavyweights and stuff, I respect. One of my sparring partners, John Nelson, was a heavyweight, and oh man, he'd go to town. But I respect the heck out of him because we'd just go toe to toe. So he was one guy I respected the heck out of. Mr. Sabas, and my instructor, Mr. Meyer, my instructor. Joey Browner was one of the highest ranking at the school now. And what was I going to say about anyways, the way he taught was just he was a football player, and for the Vikings, and just the throws and the takedowns from him and what Mr. Meyer showed me, I just couldn't believe how you can really damage somebody. It's really cool. I mean, not that you want to hurt anybody, but I tell you, train to fight so you don't have to fight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Peace through strength.
Yes, sir. Sure. Yeah. And, so that's it. Now the UKKS, Carl, Soke Carl, Professor Bobby, all you guys, he inspire me when I watch it. It's just, it's just beautiful. The arts are just beautiful, in the different styles that are here, the kung fu, and anyways, it's just like a melting pot of everything, and I just love it.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Favorite martial arts movie?
I don't know. What's that guy? Lone Wolf, the Shogun, Lone Wolf with his little kid in the car. I think it's pretty wild. But I really just didn't watch it because some of the movies you're running on treetops and stuff, and I thought, hey, as I studied more over the years, some of that stuff is possible to do. So, but back then I just wanted to fight. So, yeah, I guess You know, Jean-Claude Van Damme was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Who else is in there? Oh man, there's probably quite a few I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it's just fun.
Yeah.
So,
Any parting wisdom you want to leave us with?
Don't quit. Don't ever quit. And think positive. Gotta think positive and don't quit. You know, you put the effort in, it'll pay off. It may not happen right away, but just work at it, and you won't believe what'll happen. It's your devotion and your will. No one's gonna do it for you but yourself. So, you know, get to it.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Thank
you. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir. Have a good night.
You as well.